Hi, this is Jen Mitchell Love from Solace Divorce Mediation, and this is day one of 100 days of Facebook Lives. And I have 15 pages of topics that I'm going to be sharing with you to help answer all questions divorce. And today's video is focused on what divorce mediation is. I have many consultations that I do, and a lot of the times people, the first question they ask is, what is mediation? Is this a way to get a divorce? Like, what is it? I haven't heard about it. And so, yes, divorce mediation is absolutely a way that you can get a divorce. What it is it's the same legal process as what you do in the courtroom litigation setting, meaning you have the same governing law that is guiding you, and you also have the same Supreme Court that is giving you the homework that you have to do. And what mediation is it offers you a space to have conversations with your spouse, and you are guided by a mediator. So I have been a licensed attorney for the last 20 years, and the first 9 years I was in the courtroom as a litigation attorney, and the past 11 years I've been out of court working in the capacity of mediator. So in that space, instead of serving as a zealous advocate to one person, looking out for one person's best interest in a divorce, in the capacity of mediator, I am serving as a neutral guide. And the way that Solace works is everything is via Zoom, and I am guiding my clients through every single necessary legal conversation that we are required to have pursuant to the governing law. And I'm helping guide them to reach agreements that feel good to both of them and that are going to serve their health and well-being and serve the health and well-being of their children and their forever family if children are involved. So mediation is a way that you can navigate through your divorce from a space of empowerment and a space of being the best authority to determine what is in the best interest for your children, who you know and you love more than anyone else. You know them better than anyone else. And it's also a space where you can stand in your power of being the best authority to determine what is a fair and equitable way to divide the marital property that you have accumulated during the course of the marriage, to run child support and maintenance formulas, which are calculations, and coming up, seeing what the statute says, and in the space of mediation, having conversations around those numbers. Do you feel that those are fair and equitable? Is there a way that we can look at the asset and debt division and the support calculations to make something that feels good in both of those spaces for both people? And in addition to that, looking at those extra child expenses that you have. So the space of mediation is a space where you are completely in control. And the mediator, in the space of a mediator, I'm not a decision maker. I'm not making decisions for my clients. I'm not advising them to go for things. I'm here to hold space for them. I'm here to understand what their truth is when it comes to best interest of their children, what they believe, not only what, but why. And also in the space of the financial, what do they feel is fair and equitable and why? And so when you're comparing this to the courtroom litigation setting, it's the same law, it's the same Supreme Court, it's the same process, it's just done differently. In court, you have your attorneys talking for you, whereas in mediation, you are speaking your truth. Your spouse is speaking your spouse's truth. You are empowered to speak what you believe is in the best interest of your kids, fair and equitable for money stuff. Whereas in the courtroom setting, your attorneys are filing motions and making arguments. And at the end of the day, in the courtroom setting, you have a judge making these decisions for you. A judge telling you what that judge believes to be in the best interest of your children, even though that judge has never met your children. And in the courtroom, you're also giving the judge the power to decide for you what is fair and equitable when it comes to your asset and debt division and support calculations and extra expenses for your kids. The judge is telling you these things, what the judge believes to be fair and equitable. The judge has never lived one day in your marriage. The judge has, like I said, never met your children. The judge has never worked one day for any of the marital property that you are talking about. And the judge does not need to continue to be part of a family when children are involved. And when divorce happens, you are always going to be in a relationship with your co-parent, and a judge does not need to do that. So the space of mediation, what it really is it's a space of empowerment. It's a space for you to speak your truth and to have mindful conversations with your spouse and reach agreements that feel good. And many times at Solace, one person is here, the other person is here. And I always share with them, it's so beautiful that you're here and here. There is no right, wrong, good, or bad of your truth. And what we're going to do is we're going to navigate this middle space, this space of creation. And that's where, as a mediator with 20 years of experience in family law and guiding over 500 couples through this, there's always many ways to resolve things. You can always be very, very creative. So mediation is a space for you to co-create the agreements that are best for you, to really work together, to create together, to be in control of the outcome, and to be mindful that whatever you're deciding in this space of divorce, that is going to directly impact your co-parenting relationship. And so we can be intentional of what type of relationship we wish to create, which will be another video. I'm sending you all much love. If you want more information, you can go to solaceuniversity.com. There's a bunch of free videos, there's some PDFs, and there's also the Divorce with Love Masterclass, which will give you everything that you need to know about divorce. Sending you much love.